guys, welcome back to Ben Coss Match Fishing. You join me today back at the lovely Bagging Lake, Baggers in Essex, Baggers Lake, Timberlands in Essex. Saturday, mid-August. Not done a video for a few weeks, so I thought I'd have a little go. Drawn a nice peg. Let's have a little, I'll show you what we got. Peg number 3. So we've got one in the corner, then we've got peg 2. So we've got Greg next to me. Say hello, Greg.
Hello, mate.
How you doing?
Very well. Apart from your thumb.
He's cut his thumb. We'll talk about that in a minute. And then we've got Mr. Michael Spud to me right, peg 4, just behind them bushes.
Hello, Ben.
He's going to absolutely wallop me off the next peg today. I'm going to get a lesson today. Right, let's go through my plan for the day. Basically, Greg lent me a weed cutter, which I've managed to cut out a nice little wedge peg here, and also cut my finger at the same time. So also a nice little wedge here, so we can get into some shallow water. Obviously we are peg for peg, so I don't know if they're going to come in, but you know, it's worth a try, I suppose. I've set up a pace line short. I'm going to keep the voice down a little bit because I don't want everyone knowing me playing. Got a pace line short. If you ever watch my videos, you know I don't really fish paste, but they have been catching a few on it. I've got pellets long, which I might sort of blast casters over the top and see if they come up shallow. I've got shallow sort of up and down here, sort of 13-14 meters. I've got my method line across, and then I've got a wag just in case. So yeah, pretty simple plan. Couple of pints of casters, 6 mils, 8 mils, 4 mils, maggots, paste, micros, and then I've got 2 kilo of super method mix, Baitex super method mix made up. Right, so let's have a look at me rigs. So we've got a Drennan dibber, 3 number 9s just under the float. That's set about 15 inches with a 16 hook with a band, and that's on 15 Dura. Whoops, that's on 15 Dura slip. We've got a MW Muddy for down the edge. That is in sort of 13 inch, should we say? And that's on one of my power kits. Then I've got a Pablo RWC pellet float on the deck, long, lovely float made by John Arthur. And that's with just a spread bulk, 16 LWG and a band. And then we've got a nice pace float, again a John Arthur shape, Pablo RWC again, bulk halfway, size 12 Kaizen, so nice big hook. Got a water waggler for a cross, got a hybrid feeder for a cross. So yeah, pretty much we've got everything set up but the kitchen sink. So I think it's going to be tough. I mean, we've got 3-4 good hangers here in a row, every peg for peg. So it is, you know, it's going to be difficult, but let's pray for the best, and let's have a good day. Thanks again for tuning in, guys, and speak soon. Cheers. All right, guys, it was time for an update. Where are we? It's about 11 o'clock. I've started on the method. Well, I started on the waggler. I thought I'd have a couple of chats on the waggler, but that's not gone around. So I've chucked the method across. I've pulled out of a couple, which is quite strange. Yeah, I've got 4 carp, four little carp, about 15 pound, 16 pound roughly, something like that. But yeah, just chucking as tight as I can to those, to that sort of, those tins across there, shall we say. Just on a little pink wafter. But yeah, that's basically where we are so far. I've put some little bit of bait in short, put a little bit of pellet in 13 meters, but I thought I'd just have a look at this first, see how it goes. Slowish start, but you know, I've got a couple of fish, which is good. Just on a little pink critical, micros around the method, just chucking it as tight as I can. And there is fish though. Yeah, there's fish sort of swirling over there. I was pinging a few 8s over there as well earlier on. So not a bad start so far. There's a few fish mooching about shallow. So when this dies, I think my next plan is to probably start 13 metres, tap some pellets in on the deck. But I think I will probably end up coming shallow quite quickly. I've put some pellets, as I said, sort of 13, 14 metres. So I'm lucky I'm glad I've had these sort of few early fish, but my next plan is to have a look on the long pole, definitely. Probably going to give this another 10 minutes. See if I can squeeze a couple more out. Greg to my left's got a couple. Michael to my right's got a couple, but I think he's lost a couple as well, same as me. You sort of get them halfway and they come off. I think that's where you're sort of not hooking them properly. Greg to my left's just having a look on shallow, just flicking a pellet about. Getting little knocks, little indications. There's definitely fish there. That was a liner. I will soon come off this if we don't keep going round, but I will keep going back to it. You tend to not be able to sort of slay them on this method, on this lake. You can't sort of keep going bang, 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 bang. You only get sort of a little go at them, and then they tend to sort of back off. If you don't tend to get one in the first couple of minutes, you won't get one and you've got to sort of chuck again. It's as if they come into it and they're gone again. Throwing some 4mm short, which I'm going to try paste at some point. Just there, sort of top kitten one, just over that first shelf. It's quite a hard bottom there, so that's quite nice. And I've got my edges for later. Sun's out, it's not as blazing hot, but it's nice, probably 20 odd degrees I'd say in that region. A little bit of breeze on the lake, which is nice, bit of a ripple on it. Michael's got one to me right. That's his third, I think. Third or fourth. Surprised I didn't go around that time. Let's have one more chuck on this, and then we'll have a look on the method on the long pole. Oops. That's lovely and tight, that is. That's got to go. Hope you guys are enjoying my uploads. If there's any sort of anything you'd like to know or anything about my fishing that you'd like more information about, by all means send us a comment. I'll do my best to reply. Tackle wise on the method, I'm using a 10-foot Tawny Pro, 4000 TDR reel, 28 gram hybrid method, and I've got 020 bottom, size 12 QM1 and a band, 3-inch hook length with a band, and as I said, a little pink critical at the moment. That's a bite, or was that a liner? And then just put in micros around it. What's the line? The line is, I think it's 8-pound Guru Pulse. Right, we'll check in again in a bit, guys. Quick update for you guys. About 10 to 12. stuck to the method really. I've had a quick look on the pole. I had one and lost it, come off. So I've gone back to the method. But yeah, it's hard, it's difficult. Just sort of getting the odd bites. I said I've lost a couple, which ain't the best. I've been feeding casters on that 13 metre line, so I'm gonna have a look shallow in a minute. I mean, at the moment, this is obviously going round, so thing is, it's the odd bite out of the blue on the method, or have a look on the pole. I think I will have a look again in a minute. Shallow, I think. Good fish. £5. Right in the corner of the mouth. And we've got a bit of rain as well. So a little yellow critical. I keep pinging these casters. I'll have a look shallow in a minute. That's well short, that one. Surprising the amount of micros you go through when you keep chucking it, reeling in, chucking it. Do go through quite a bit of micro. Okay, that's your update. Check in again in a bit. Alright, so I've just had a look shallow, and where I've been feeding casters. I've tried flicking a pellet over the top of it, didn't work, so I put a caster on, it's gone straight under. Now I don't know if this is foul looked or if it's just a big fish, but at the moment I can't do a lot with it. Feels like a good fish. I'm hoping at some point it's come towards me, but I don't know. It's a good fish. Still going. It's got to be a foul look, I reckon, this one. I don't know. Not sure. But it's definitely leading me a merry dance, that's for sure. What was it they say? Poke the pole down low and then they'll come towards you. Don't think that's quite the case.
In the arse?
Eh?
In the arse?
Probably in the arse, in the bottom, yeah. It's got to be in it. We found it one. I can't do nothing with this one. I don't know. I don't think it's in the right place. Surely shouldn't be fighting like that. It's breaking my arm, that's for sure. It's actually in the mouth. It's actually in the mouth, yeah. Big fish, well, not huge. It's got absolutely do-nothing. It's got like a deformed mouth. £7 probably. That was just on single Chiesta. Puts me on £29. Let's try and find a nice caster for the hook. Where are we? Time is 12:07. Right, we're checking again in a bit, guys. Quick update for you guys. I'm still on Casters Shallow. Got fish on now. £55 on the clicker. And it's, I think it's nearly 1 o'clock. Where are we? 10 to 1. Yeah, it's going quite well. Got to slow down a little bit with the casters because I've been blathering it in, but I'm now starting to run out, so I've got to go a little bit easy. But so far, my little plan is working. Where's that going now? There he is. Good fish. £5, £6 maybe? £5? Good fish. That'll finish that net off. No, maybe not as big as that. £4 probably. Get me the net and then let's go crazy. Good fish. So yeah, let's give that one. 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's £60 in there. I don't know if it's quite £60, but that's what the net limit is. So I'm just trying to find a nice dark caster and just easing it on the band without bursting it like I just did. There we go. Beautiful. Lift drop seems to be better than sort of slapping it, I think. Sort of 2-3 seconds lift drop. That seems to be better. Matey to my left's catching a few fish. He's on pellets. I don't think he's got quite as many as me, but he's doing all right. I'm going to start thinking about putting some bait in short soon. short pace line I've been sort of pinging 4mm or throwing 4mm in, sort of here. And I'm going to start thinking about putting some growing back down the edge. What I don't want is that wind to come across. So it just puts it right off the feed. Makes it awkward to keep it still. It's not fast and furious, but the fish I do get, there's one, do seem to be good quality. And it's just the lift dropping I've been doing. Swimming straight towards me, that one. Right, so we get this one first time, shall we? Pull him towards me, let him come towards me. And sit out there. Oh, come on. Keep him low, keep him low, keep him low. There we go. Going absolutely mad in the net. There we go. £4, maybe. Right, that's your update, guys. Time is 2:15. I've had a little look down the edge. I've just had one to my right edge. I've just took this one to my left edge. So I'm just going to try and alternate between the two if I can. It'd be lovely. Especially the size of these. If I can get them, that is. Probably got about 75-ish pound, maybe. That's a proper fish. Oh yes, that's a good fish, that one. What the size of that one? God blimey. It's like a hippopotamus. Size of him. God blimey. Alright, calm down, mate. Yes, I'm trying to get the hook out your mouth. There we go. Good fish. Probably £10, all of £10. Don't need many of them. That's for sure. No, you won't come out of the net. Okay. So. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll make that £99. So what I've done is, oh, what was that? So I catch one, give him a cup of crumb, put that down, and then we'll go back to the other side. Right, checking again in a bit, guys. I was just literally going to do an update just then and sort of say that I'm struggling. But as I was about to press the record button, the boat's gone under. I've not caught for the last half hour or so. We've got half hour of the match left. And I've just had a bite out of the blue, down the edge from nowhere really. Hopefully it stays on. It's a good fish. On the clicker we got, I'd probably say I've got roughly £100. I wouldn't say I've got much more than that. Yeah, about probably between 90 and £100, I want to guess, which is not going to be enough for this section. I'd say Michael to my right's beat me, and Darren a few pegs down has probably beat me as well. Greg to my left's also been catching well, so I mean, you know, we've all got decent weights. It's a good fish. I'll get it in. Just take my time because I don't want to lose it, because it's been a while since I've had a bite. It's a good fish. Come on, mate. Come on, mate, don't come off. It's a great big fish. You want this one in the net. Come on, mate. That'll do ya. Absolutely breaking my arm. Just can't get him up. Biggest fish of the day. Oh, it's a jiggler. Oh, it's a great big common. Oh, blimey. It's a monster. After all that time without a bite. Lovely fish. Absolutely beautiful fish. Oh, blimey. It's got to be £12, I'd say. That helps, that's for sure. Right, that was that. Timberlands. Enjoyable day, really good. How can I put this? So I've caught the method. I've caught long with casters, shallow, and I've caught lake down the edge. I've had £119.15 and I've come second, but I feel like I probably should have won the match. £150 won the match. I think if I'd have timed my match better and gone across to the method after I couldn't catch shallow, so there was a ripple as soon as that ripple came, I couldn't catch. When the ripple died, I caught. So I feel if I'd have gone back to the method, I probably could have had another, well, I was £30 behind, so another £30 on the method and I would have done it. But yeah, I've come second. I've caught some nice lumps down the edge late, but not lots of them. So in between those fish, or just before those fish, if I'd have gone across to the method, then I probably would have caught a few fish. I don't know. But yeah, enjoyable day. Really enjoyable. Second in the match. 150's won it. 120, well, 119.15 half second. Yeah, really enjoyable day. I hope you enjoyed the upload, guys. I've tried to put as much sort of information into today's episode as I can. What I've done, what I've used, the methods I've sort of, you know, I've gone and done. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my videos. It really helps producing new content. So please don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.